Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's episode we are going to be talking about the mines boss Fosradius. This boss has only a normal version, no omega version, so it'll be a little bit of a shorter video. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. You can find Fosradius on all floors, so from the very beginning up until floor 200 I think is the max. His difficulty and complexity is low, and then his difficulty scaling based on the floor you're on is also low. Mechanic wise, his gimmicks are high passive, arts damage resistance, and paralysis spam. So they're both relatively straightforward mechanics to deal with. You can pretty much counteract this though with well-equipped items, so like items that negate paralysis, like True Raz that negates all statuses for X amount of time. He is pretty easy to nuke on the lower levels though, so that could be a good option for you. So preferred teams on this, it can go both ways. So you can either nuke this boss or you can sustain it. It's kind of flexible in that regard. If you choose to nuke it, just be sure to bring a bunch of equips that give either a huge debuff to damage res down, or bring multiple items that give damage res down. If you are looking to sustain it, it kind of goes the same. Just bring a bunch of DR down items, and then for both teams you also want to bring something that will fully negate paralysis for X amount of time. So again, True Raz is going to be really good here. I don't know if the regular craftable Raz gives resistance to paralysis. I forget, to be honest. I'll flash it up on the screen to see what it does now. But your main team's just going to be the standard healer, Archgen, Flex, and of course War Hero Fen. On the higher floors, again, it's going to be the global team that you've heard me say throughout the series so far, and that's going to be War Hero Fen, Heart, 12th Gem Mizuki, or Shiro. Then for your friend unit, if you do have War Hero Fen, then you're going to pick either Ren and Luva, Miyu, or Demon Lord Rimuru. Along with him only having one version of the boss, he also only has one version of his equip, and it's called Dragon Gauntlet Soul Helios. It is a 4-star magic equip, and it has a 45-second cooldown, does 2500% light damage magic, and then reduces both sides status ailment resistance by 20% for 10 seconds with a passive that gives the unit equipped with this light resistance 10% up. Overall, the equip is again kind of lackluster. I'll give you like a fair warning. Most of the mines equips are going to be kind of lackluster slash, like, you know, you're gonna look at them and be like, why would you ever want to use this over other equips? And that's okay. I think the mines equips are really only for collector's sake, and I mean, like, they do all have like their very like one specific boss fight niche that they could be useful in, but for the most part they're mostly going to be collector's items. I would state this equip specifically as a usable item because it doesn't really have that much of a drawback, especially if you need like status ailment resistant down on the boss specifically. Like, say they have high poison resistance and the only way to poison them, or the only way to damage the boss is to poison them, then you can like slap them with this and then do your poison effect. So I could see that being useful, but again, I wouldn't recommend using this equip. There are other equips out there that just do this but better. And that's it. There really isn't much more to say about this boss. He does have relatively low HP. The only reason he's higher here is because I think he has higher HP, and then he also has the natural arts damage resistance, so you do have to actually bring DR items in order to nuke this boss. You can't just like nuke him with Warrior Vet alone. You do have to bring some sort of items to get the damage res down on him, just because of the high resistance to arts. But other than that, that's going to be it for the video. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. I know it was a little bit of a shorter video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's all free and it really does help the channel out a lot. And don't forget to look out for the Discord down in the description down below as well. If you want to join that, cool. Anyways, without yapping any further, I will see you all in the next video. Later.